Hi and welcome. Today I'm going to be talking about unconditional love and why it is so important and key on this whole journey, and why it is also the basic underpinning or foundations of this whole connection with your twin. But before I get to that, what is unconditional love and how does that work within a relationship? This is something that I've been asked many times since I've had my awakening and discovered that I was a spiritual twin, and it is something that you hear about a lot on this journey. So simply put, unconditional love is when you accept someone for who they are and you expect nothing in return. To elaborate, it's when you give your love freely with no expectations, conditions, or strings attached. So a scenario would be if you were in a relationship with conditions, could be something like you have a couple and one of them wants to change something about themselves. It could be the way they look or the way they feel about something. It could be a career change, something, a job that they really want to do, but it may mean that it means longer hours or a stint away from home, less pay. And this could lead to the other person in the relationship becoming threatened by this, which could lead them to reacting in a maybe angry way, resentful, jealous, basically behaving in a selfish way, which would then put pressure on the other person to maybe change their minds or feel bad about it. However, if that person loved them unconditionally, they would accept them for who they are, and they would only have their best interests at heart. After all, that is what unconditional love is. However, I'm not saying not to have boundaries. Unconditional love doesn't mean that you let someone walk all over you and treat you badly and abusively. Always let someone know if they have overstepped a boundary of basic decency and kindness. Unconditional love is something you embrace with everyone, including yourself. We are also used to having conditions in relationships, no matter who they are: family, friends, romantic partners. And that comes from years and years of programming going back generations. When you have conditions in a relationship, not only can that put pressure on the other person, which can cause fear and a sense of feeling trapped, but you are also setting yourself up for a fall. As if that person doesn't deliver or can't fulfill that condition, then it can leave you feeling upset, let down, disappointed, not loved and in lack. Whereas if you're not expecting anything apart from common decency and kindness, then it's not going to cause you to feel hurt and lack. So why is unconditional love so important in a twin flame connection? When you first meet your divine masculine and you enter into that bubble love phase, and you are caught up in a whirlwind of emotion believing it's a normal romantic relationship, you automatically, like I mentioned earlier, have expectations and conditions, expecting your divine masculine to act in a particular way and everything to go in a certain way. Then you go into separation and search for answers, and you begin to realize that this connection is something far more. But remember, as you are one soul, you have this overwhelming love for them, which is difficult to handle. Also, most divine feminines have a fear of abandonment. So these, along with believing that the dynamics of a normal relationship still apply, means you chase, believing that this is how you will hold on to your twin. This then leads the divine masculine to run. This is why unconditional love is so important and key. So how do you get to the point of where you can start to feel and show unconditional love? Well, it starts with you, divine feminine. You need to start to show yourself unconditional love first, not anyone else. Before you can understand and really show your divine masculine and anyone else love without conditions, you need to accept yourself for who you are inside and out, to accept every part of you, loving whatever parts of you you don't like, including your shadow self. Loving, accepting and forgiving yourself. It's only when you do this that you can let go of the fear surrounding the need for your twin in your life, because through having unconditional love for yourself, you realize you don't need your divine masculine or anyone else to make you happy or complete you. You understand that loving yourself unconditionally means you don't live in fear or lack, because you will always love you and be there for yourself. Realising and understanding that relying on others, including your twin, to accept, validate and love you to make you happy, feel complete and that you matter, will only lead you to ultimately feeling loss, hurt, insecure and fear when they can't or don't fulfil that need. You can then start to loosen your grip and can let go of the need to chase. You see, loving yourself unconditionally and then others, including your twin, gives you a sense of security and trust, because whatever happens, you know you will always love you, take care of you, protect you and always be there for you unconditionally. You don't need someone else to fulfill those needs. Then you will be able to love your divine masculine unconditionally, not needing them or expecting anything from them in return. Remember, all twins are light workers and have chosen to come here at this time of the new earth with a blueprint of a new template to show others how to love unconditionally. That's what this journey is all about. It's much bigger than just a romantic relationship. It's about breaking down and moving away from the old ways and beliefs of having conditions to demonstrate your love and just being that person who loves unconditionally. Then that ripples out to everyone around you. Never forget, as you are one soul, when you love yourself unconditionally, you also love your divine masculine unconditionally. Anyway, that's all for me today. I thank you and I send you so much love and light. Bye for now, and blessed be.